Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 13, Chapter 12. Why I Love Villagers Most. Part 1 of 2. The sun is not the only gift that has dawned on this village this day. Ananda, divine bliss, too has dawned. For I have come to make you aware of the Ananda you are. Ananda is the home from which you have strayed away. It is your place of nativity. You seek your home elsewhere, and so you are afflicted by distress and disappointment. Know your Ananda is your nature, your sustenance and your goal. Villages are the places where this knowledge comes easier to man and takes deeper roots. That is the reason I love villagers most. For the virtues of detachment, uprightness, honesty, and sincerity, which are essential prerequisites for acquiring this awareness, are still surviving, though in a diminished form, only in villages today. They have disappeared from towns long ago. Of course, you have your troubles and handicaps, but certainly you have less obstacles to overcome when you decide to lead the good life and attain awareness of your divinity. Man's body is essentially the receptacle of God. Why is man afflicted with fear and anxiety today? Should we look for the reasons outside of us, or are they within? The reason lies in the false emphasis we have laid on things of the material world, ignoring things of the spirit. The body that man bears is essentially the receptacle of God. It is a temple where God is installed and where God is the master. It does not deserve all the attention you now pay to fulfill its urges, needs, and whims. It is equipped with very valuable instruments which can help you in the journey, but you seldom use them. The senses bring you impressions from the outside world, but you do not evaluate these impressions by the touchstone of a clear reason or a balanced mind. You do not proceed from one step to another in the march towards the elimination of the ego and emerging into oneness with the divine. City dwellers are buffeted by storms of passion and emotion. They are hunted or haunted by phantom desires and wild imaginings. They have neither the inclination nor the insight to dedicate their time, their skills, and their activity to divine ends. The divine is the core, the essence of your being. God is everywhere. When He is recognized and adored as the indweller of your body, it becomes a temple and is no more a burden. God is shining, announcing Himself through you. He is expressing Himself through every thought, word, and deed that emanates from you. Go deeper within where the treasure is stored. In the temple that is built and put together, we have an idol that is sculpted and molded by man. But in this temple that is gifted by God, God shines in His own light and manifests in His own glory as love, power, and wisdom. He shines and manifests thus not only in a single body, but in all bodies. He is the indweller in each, so when you insult, injure, or inflict infamy on another, remember you are inviting the pain to visit your own self, for the other is none other than your own self. Seek the gem of divine knowledge within you, just as precious stones have to be sought in the bowels of the earth. Now, what you seek is trivial trash. Go deeper where the treasure is stored. I know you have in this village, as in most villages, a big chariot festival, when the replica of the installed god or idol, the procession form, is taken around the entire village with great pomp and paraphernalia. The wheeled chariot or the palanquin is decorated with reverent attention. Bands of musicians and dancers are engaged to precede the chariot. Many come to the festival to admire the decoration of the chariot. More are interested in the singing and dancing. The singers and the dancers, only a handful are drawn by the idol, which is the central figure of all this joyfulness and adoration. The human body, too, is a temple chariot. The Atma, divinity, is installed therein, and it is dragged by emotions, impulses, passions, and urges along the streets of desire. Success and failure, joy and grief, gain and loss. These are the dancers who accompany this procession of life. Here too, many pour their attention only on the chariot, its height, its decoration, and its progress. Many others are concerned with the dance of dualities, the pain-pleasure duet that is part of the procession. Few pay attention to the Atma, the crown and consummation of human existence. Develop the habit of listening to the inner voice. But sages and saints have known that the most noteworthy achievement of the senses of man is the glorification of the God within. They are not eyes, they are but globules of glass that do not earn a vision of God, says one. They are not ears, they are but muscular protrusions that do not relish the praise of God, says another. Surdas condemns the hand that does not worship God and calls such hands mere sticks of wood. The world and its attractions may appeal to your instincts and impulses, but it is God who draws out your love as no worldly thing can. Develop the inner vision, the habit of listening to the inner voice, and you are assured of unshakable peace and infinite joy. In the villages, you are ever in contact with God, His grace, His tenderness, and His love. In the cities, life is more superficial. You may not have the benefit of the radio or the electric current, but you can hear the birds sing at sunrise, and you can bask in the bright sun underneath the pure blue sky. When you get the twin gifts of medical care and schooling facilities, you need nothing more for marching onwards to happiness and peace. Yet, I find that in several villages, the behavior of some one person or some one family disrupts life and breeds fear, faction and fighting. This can be cured only by the potent drug called love. The forces of brotherhood, mutual help, and sympathetic understanding have to overpower the sinister influence of these individuals and promote unity and strength. Heart and spirit of man have to be fed and fostered. Many leaders of this country are promising to provide a quantity of food, some kind of dwelling, and a few yards of clothing to everyone so that people may be happy. They also promise to each sufficient schooling so that they may write and read letters and grasp the news from the papers. But these cannot ensure peace, for man is not merely a bundle of bones and muscles. He is equipped with a heart and a spirit, and these have also to be fed and fostered. End of part 1 of 2. Panathur Village, April 28, 1975.